had the, they're going to fund the Spanish banks.
Right.
Again, with the European Financial Stability Fund, which hasn't been funded yet, but they're going to fund it with $125 billion with money they don't have just yet in there.
Right.
Okay, but they're still going to fund it, folks. So if you believe that, then start putting bids on bridges and stuff like that.
Oh, listen, man.
But what it's really set up here is if now it hasn't taken out the B. If it took out the swing point and the Qs last Monday's swing point with volume, it would say it's going up to 65.92, 67.08. But there's some overhead resistance. It's absolutely going to be running into. Well, yeah, it didn't take it out with volume. That's what makes it a target. That's right. That's exactly.
Cooking, baby. Cooking with gas. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Now, inside of all of this is where this gets really cool, too. Picture something, folks. Divergence in the marketplace, you can actually learn more from divergence than anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you have divergence, you don't know which one is going to basically come to fruition.
For sure.
Okay?
For sure.
In this case here, my take is that the probability is that the sell's going to come to fruition. The reason being is this. With the market up as dramatically as it has been for 3 days, right?
Yes.
The bonds should have already got killed and the dollar should have got killed.
That's right.
And they refuse to back off.
Right.
They absolutely refuse. We go over to the bonds. The bonds are down 19 ticks, 17 ticks. They won't back off, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty amazing. The bonds, a normal retracement on these bonds, folks, would get you down to 147. Just a normal retracement in a bull market move. Well, you know what? They won't even go to the next level down, which is under 148.03.
Yeah.
You go over to the dollar, and the dollar is getting even more bizarre because the dollar is sliding lower. It slid lower the last couple of days, but you know what? It won't stay there. It won't get under this 81.45.
Yeah.
Well,
it's because the folks that are in the market, their memories are a little bit better than the folks that aren't in the market, and and people aren't buying off on this stuff. If you just take a look at the euro and take a look at where the euro actually got the pound up here, but if you take a look at the euro where it actually opened on Sunday night.
Yes.
Okay, and you talk about, so our markets are above the ES mini right now. Okay, it's above the area from Sunday night.
Sure.
Well, if you take a look at the euro hasn't even made it back to the 61% retracement of where it opened up. So, the people are not buying into, the fact that anything has been solved.
The propaganda.
That's right.
Right.
And that's all that it is. It gets people feeling good and problems are going to be solved. It doesn't mean that things won't creep up here, but...
oh, no. Big time. And, if we go over what we have, if we look at the FTSE in Europe, that little baby's also creeping with no juice.
Yeah.
The DAX, the FTSE's up 74 right now, folks. The DAX, let's see what she's doing. Yeah, so the DAX is trying to creep up also. They're all going to get in harmony. We're going to go into July 4th. Everyone's going to be happy. It's going to be euphoric. And then all of a sudden, the fireworks are going to go off.
Well, yeah, and
boom.
And maybe it's going to do it before the 4th because because when you take a look at the Bernanke bang, okay, and then you got the Fed meeting right the next 2 days, right?
Yeah, tomorrow the announcement.
And so you got our markets. Our markets are at or near the highs. Right?
Yes, that's right.
And so, other than unemployment out there, and you already know that they're going to be buying the bonds. They're keeping interest rates low for the next year, 2 years.
No, 2014.
Okay. So you got a couple of years.
Bottom line is that, the Fed has come out and said, folks, to the end of 2014, rates are staying low.
Yeah. Period. So when they come out and say, yeah, sorry, the Kool-Aid doesn't have any sugar in it, okay, because we're going to get you healthy. So the fireworks could easily start before the 4th of July.
I'm trying to keep my hands in my pockets, though. I swear. Folks, this morning, what ends up happening, before I come in here, of course, I got to set up at home, so I'm at home.
Yes.
And Angie's saying to me this morning, this is pretty funny, actually, because normally, what ends up happening, normally I am out of the house earlier than I was this morning. But what has happened is it's so beautiful out, so I'm saying, well, I can stay right here and do my deal right here until I have to jump in the car. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
So you get a picture. I'm talking to myself. And that was the conversation I had with myself. I said, I got to keep my hands in my pocket. And then I saw how it's creeping up, how Europe was creeping up, folks, this morning, because I was, basically looking at that whole market. And I says, oh, man, but it's getting so close.
Yeah, yes.
And it is. It absolutely is. It really is.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. No, I agree. It totally is. Now, on the, let me see here on the daily here, the ES Mini, I'm just going to pull that out. So the ES Mini here is really getting close because what it's running into, there's a number of different things. First, it's running into the resistance from April 10th. So
That's
you got
right.
The April
That's
10th
a big
low.
number.
You got the April 10th low. You also got April 23rd, so it's running into that. You also have a expansion of a swing point that I noticed earlier.
Okay.
And it's got and so you've got the 0.618 area, so close to that. You got a 1.272 expansion, which basically is coming off of the May 29th time frame down to the lows.
Okay.
So that was the last. And what I'm looking at, folks, is really the last set of major swing points as the lows were being made on the ES Mini coming into June 4th. So it's got it's really coming into an area of some overhead resistance here. We'll see.
No, well,
but
absolutely.
It's getting into that area where you're like, what are you going to do?
No, listen.
What are you going to do next?
I'm going to try to keep my hands in my pocket as long as I can. It really has to do with how we come into that April 10th low.
Yeah.
If it comes into it and it's anemic and it rejects the price, that's it. The sell's happening.
Yeah.
Because what happens, folks, is that market-wise, when you hit these swing points, that's when they talk walk and squawk.
Yeah.
If you don't hit it, well, you got to hit it.
Yes.
And the thing that's really bizarre is that when you're talking large numbers like this, because we're talking 1358, it's like, how the heck does it come up and just tap that baby?
Yes.
Good morning. Anyone home? Oh, my God. I'm telling you, man.
I love it.
Let's take a look at some of the high-volume stocks out here for today. Your Bank of America's up 39 cents. JCPenney's getting smoked. That's down 237. Walgreens getting smoked. They're buying Boots Alliance over they're putting a huge amount of money in it. They're buying 45% of it.
Well, and as I was saying, it is, what's interesting is we've watched the transition of the drugstores.
Yeah.
Where, on every corner we used to have gas stations.
That's
now
right.
It's a drugstore. It's
exactly.
a CVS or a Walgreens.
And I wonder why we have so many problems in the United States or anywhere.
But yeah, when you start, exactly. Yeah. So now their way of expanding is through acquisition.
Yes. Right. There's no more corners left. They got all the corners.
Yeah. Now the big news out there, the big day is really Microsoft. Up 3 3/10% right now. So having gapping up, volume on it already 20 million shares. We've only been trading for 48 minutes.
Right.
So in the swing point high out there, folks, has got 106 million shares, and that's out at a price point of 32.05 to 32.89. So it looks like it's going to have the juice today.
Yep.
Now volume, it's summertime, so volume ought to drop off here in the next.
Yeah, well, today
half hour or so.
Yeah, but Tuesdays ends up being Tuesdays and Wednesdays in the summer will be the best days. Yeah. Meaning that they will have the chance to do volume. That's what it really comes down to. Okay, the aspect of how you do on Thursday afternoon, Friday. Well, bottom line is that there's not going to be a lot of juice there. There's no two ways about it. Yeah,
now Microsoft actually, we probably should have been over this one because it had when you take a look at the Microsoft chart, it gapped up with wide price spread. With volume, and it did that, folks, on the January 19th time frame. That was really its breakout area.
Right. Now,
the high on January 19th was 28.43, 74 million shares. When it came back into it, did it with 47 million shares on June 4th. It came down to a low of 28.32, so filled that gap, did it with lighter volume. Off to the races for Microsoft.
The strongest stock in the NDX 100 is NVIDIA. And Microsoft's the ones that bring it up NVIDIA because the new tablets are using NVIDIA chips.
Perfect.
Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, all you tigers and tigresses, you stay right there. We're coming right back, folks. We have the Dow up 100, NASDAQ up 31, S&Ps are up 11. We're going to be right back.
Kate Stalter's exciting newsletter, Low Priced Leaders, has just launched, and now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial. Every Wednesday afternoon, Kate sends out her weekly newsletter to her subscribers where she focuses on small cap stocks with market caps under $2 billion, as well as low-priced equities with share prices ranging from $5 to $12. Kate tracks a variety of stocks with a combination of strong technical support and solid fundamentals. Many of the stocks featured will be recent IPOs, These newer issues are often some of the biggest price gainers in the market and provide an excellent opportunity for substantial gains if timed correctly. You can catch Kate Stalter live on Tiger TV with her Small Cap Roundup every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and visit TFNN.com right now to get your 2-week free trial to her brand new newsletter, Low Priced Leaders, while locking in the low introductory monthly rate of only $37.50 per month, almost a 50% discount. Act now. With the launch of Tiger TV, TFNN has brought our programming to the next level. With Tiger TV, you gain access to each host charts and computer screen as they host their daily stock program. Whether it's Tom O'Brien, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Ken Shreve, Kate Stalter, Dave White, Larry Pesavento, or Victor Jones, you can catch all of our technicians hosting their programs live and archived on Tiger TV for your viewing pleasure 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you haven't checked out Tiger TV yet, then visit TFNN.com today to see what you're missing. You take a hands-on approach to managing your investments, and whether you're bullish or bearish on U.S. Treasuries, the ETFs from Direction Shares are there to help you magnify your perspective. Bull ETFs for a rising market and bear ETFs for a falling market. Direction Shares gives you the tools for both sides of the trade. Discover how we can help at DirectionShares.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction Shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 800-851-0511. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors employing dynamic strategies. Investors in the fund should understand the consequences of seeking daily investment results, understand the risk of shorting, and intend to actively monitor and manage their investments. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC. It's that time of year again, and the Great Panther Silver Summer Silver Giveaway is back. Every day in June, Monday through Friday, we'll be giving away a Great Panther Silver 1-ounce silver bar, and all you have to do to enter is visit the front page of TFNN.com and fill out your entry. Great Panther Silver and TFNN wishing you a great start to the summer. Sign up today to have a chance to win a 1-ounce silver bar during the Great Panther Silver Summer Silver Giveaway the whole month of June at TFNN.com.
Stock market corrections are the #1 reason that a buy and hold investment strategy produces the poorest results, and I have 73 years of data that proves it. Now, the good thing about economic difficult times is that the worst economy can produce the best rewards in the shortest period of time. In fact, during the last 130 years, 61% of that time period has been spent in recession. And if you're one of the 70% of American households relying on their 401ks and IRAs for retirement, you need the single strategy that is bulletproof against the turmoil of our stock markets. Go to the homepage at TFNN.com. Under Breaking News, click on Success is a Numbers Game to receive this must-have free report. This bulletproof strategy may be days away from giving the next signal. Don't neglect your retirement, and don't neglect this signal. If you're even a little bit interested in accumulating wealth, providing a better life for you and your family, then go to TFNN.com to order your free copy of Success is a Numbers Game today. Implement the disciplines contained in this report, and success will be yours for the taking.
This segment is brought to you by Goldfields. For more information, just click the Goldfields banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. I appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. Right now, we got an expansion going forward. We're at up $1.04 on the Dow Industrials, 30 on the NASDAQ, 10 on the S&Ps. And let's go look at that S&P. This is going to get really interesting here because, okay, ESU2. Just as you said, we're coming right underneath that baby right now.
Yeah. It's got just a tad, a little bit further to go. Got up to 1351.50. Need to see it at least tag 1350.250. So you're 1 point,
that's nothing.
1 point away. You know, from tagging that area, 1353. So it's it's going to tag it today.
Yeah.
And where it then closes is going to be a piece of information for us.
So the A to B equals C to D goes to where?
Well, that goes up much higher.
Yeah, that's
that's the thing. That gets into the 1385 range. You know, that's for sure. That A to B equals CD.
I got his hands, folks. I got his hands. I'm telling you. Let's go to David in Lakeland. Hey, David, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, guys.
How you doing, man?
Good.
Thanks for calling. Thanks for holding, man.
Yeah. I have a question regarding Great Basin.
Let's take a look at it. You get Great Basin. This is a developer, producer in the gold market, folks, in South Africa, as well as the Colin Trend in Nevada. The low for the year is 48 cents. The high is 237. Okay.
Regarding Friday's action.
Yeah.
Yes.
During trading hours, it went down about 9 cents.
Right.
And after hours, it went up 12. And 9 million going down and 12 million going up after hours. How do you read that chart bar?
If you own this, you're going to have to expect that it's going to test 63 cents again. What you had, folks, on Friday was this. They had a changing of the indices in Canada. And this Great Basin got pushed out of the indice, and that was the sell on the close. The sell on the close was extraordinary, David.
Right.
And they pushed it down. That will get tested, though. Bottom line is that you get a high volume low. And I'd wait for it to get tested, man.
And you're not outside of that price bar because the high of that was 78 cents. You're at 75 cents. Hasn't even tested the high of that yet.
Right, exactly. Well, I was just curious on, what caused it. It was, never seen that action.
That's what caused it. There was let's see, we went through them yesterday. There was 6 that well, here I can find them right now actually. There was 6 that got kicked out, and here it is. 6 additions, 10 deletions. Okay, so here they were. They took out of the S&P up in Canada. They took out Avon Gold, Extori, Golden Star Resources, Great Basin, Ghana Goldfields, Jaguar Mining, Mercader, Northern Dynasty, New Vista Energy, and Ramaco Minerals. So when that happens, the bottom line is that all the funds that own those, they got to sell the shares, and that's what that was. The bad news, that's the bad news. The good news is that the stock didn't go into the low on the sells. Yeah,
right.
If you go over to Jaguar, now if we look at Jaguar Mining, this is like pretty sick. I mean, Jaguar's at $1.33, and when you take a look at this, man, I mean, this is an equity that was at $14, and it has volume at these lows. And I mean, I'm watching it because I know the company well enough that it really is a producer. The problem, of course, is that they're in Brazil, and it's like, okay, is Brazil also going to be going after all these miners and, going after their assets? That's the biggest issue out there right now, going after the asset.
Oh.
Cooking, man.
Well, I appreciate the info.
Okay, David.
You bet. Yeah, that was a flurry of selling in the last 30 minutes inside Great Basin Gold.
Oh, yeah. Well, it actually, I watched it come down. I don't know if I can pull it up right now. The last sale on it was the ultimate. The last sale is that they must have did a cross sale, and it was millions on one sale. Yeah, and they couldn't find a buyer. So picture this, the way that goes is pretty good. Whoever bought those made a fortune. Yeah. But that's what it was. They sold it 9 cents down. Yes. And the next day it opened up 11 cents. Well, they just made it. Yes. No doubt. Listen, folks, this is the last week for Tiger Dollars. If you have subscriptions at TFNN right now, you're thinking of getting any in the future, bottom line is that we match either 20%, 25%, 30%. That means that if you buy 500 Tiger Dollars, you get 600. If you buy 800, you get 1,000. If you buy 1150, you get 1,500. There's no expiration date. They're totally transferable. What you get also, and this is the only way you can get it, is that you're going to get 10 hours of education absolutely free. Each host at TFNN is doing a 90-minute webinar. That education starts on July 11th, goes all the way through August 22nd. If you can't make it live, it's archived in your page for 30 days. So this is the last week. If you do want to take advantage of it, check it out at TFNN. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. All you Tigers and Tigresses, you stay right there. We'll come right back.
When Would you like a personal update from Tom O'Brien as to what equities he's trading and what his daily trading plan is before the market opens each morning? Every market day, Tom O'Brien sends out his daily newsletter, Market Insights, to hundreds of subscribers that rely on his daily recommendations when it comes to navigating these highly volatile markets we're dealing with. As recently as May 21st, Market Insights subscribers closed out all 5 open positions for a combined profit of over 68% in one day. Profits ranged from 6.5% to over 24%, and all of these trades had been initiated within the previous 30 days. Now is the perfect time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's explosive trading newsletter, Market Insights, an $85 value. Tom breaks down the market each morning with his market take and provides trade recommendations including precise stops and target profit zones, leaving nothing left to guessing. Log on to tfnn.com today and sign up for your 2-week free trial. Make sure you're a subscriber the next time Market Insights subscribers close out multiple winning trades. Take action and sign up for your free trial today. If you're an investor looking for a great weekly investment newsletter, then now is the perfect time to try out Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Every Tuesday, Ken breaks down multiple sectors in his weekly newsletter, Ultimate Growth Stocks, with a full in-depth report including specific trading recommendations within his model portfolio, charts, sector analysis, upcoming economic data, along with intra-week trading updates on newsletter positions whenever the market dictates. Right now, you can receive a full month, that's 30 days, to evaluate Ken's newsletter free of charge to see if it fits your trading plan. At less than $75 per month, Ken provides you with his expert trading advice that can pay for itself in no time. Take advantage of this great offer by signing up for a 30-day free trial to Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks today. Don't let this offer pass you by. Visit the front page of tfnn.com and sign up now. TFNN has just launched our most exciting sale ever. If you purchase any amount of Tiger Dollars before Sunday, June 24th, you'll receive access to 7 live 90-minute webinars hosted by each of our technicians here at TFNN. Not only do you get a 20 to 30% bonus on your purchase as you normally do with Tiger Dollars, but with this one-of-a-kind offer, you get over $1,000 in added value completely free. Each 90-minute live webinar usually sells for $149, and you get all 7 of them absolutely free. Tom O'Brien, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Ken Shreve, Dave White, and Kate Stalter, you get all 7 classes completely free. Whether you're an experienced trader or you're completely new to the markets, this sale is perfect for all levels of investors. Don't miss out on our best Tiger Dollar sale ever. Visit the front page of TFNN.com today and purchase your Tiger Dollars before June 24th. Don't wait and risk missing out on this one-of-a-kind offer. Act now. In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. We had the Dow finish. Oh, my God. I just went from the morning show to the afternoon show.
Hey, I love it. It's easy to do.
The Dow is up 105, folks. NASDAQ is up 33.
Everybody wants to know where it's going to finish.
I love it. Oh, my God. You get the S&P's up 10. And, Jamie Dimon's going to be on the Hill again today. And the amazing part. So
why is he up there again?
Let's see.
What's the deal?
Where is he? What's he going to tell?
Is he getting fried and cooked by somebody else now?
I'm not sure. Let's see. Jamie, I just missed the story. I forget who's going to get on him, today. But bottom line is that he's already got everyone paid off up there.
Yeah,
I heard the senator this morning, okay, and it was disgusting.
Yeah,
I mean, it was absolutely disgusting. The senator this morning was blaming Dodd-Frank for them losing the money. Dodd-Frank's not even it's not even in yet. And it was like, this was on CNBC, and Andrew said, are you saying that Dodd-Frank caused this?
Yeah.
And then he's scrambling, and then Joe Kernan, right, he decides to get on. He wanted to stop the questioning, right?
Okay.
Oh, it was hilarious. Okay. It was, and Andrew had him, because the saddest thing is, folks, the saddest thing that I've seen in the media on a continual basis is that people let someone get away with something saying that's absolutely factually wrong. And that's what that senator said. Yeah. The bottom line is that it was absolutely, it couldn't happen. It's not even in yet.
Right.
And he turned around and just said, you know, this is a problem. Yeah. It's like, Jamie Dimon must have just gave the guy $1 million to shut him up. You know what I mean?
I love it. I love it.
It's unbelievable. It really is. Best government money can buy. Where's the revolution start?
Yeah, I have my own thoughts on those two guys, Dodd and Frank. It has nothing to do with the bill that's out there, but when it comes to the housing debacle, they don't get enough credit for the for being the guys behind it.
That's right. Well, there's no doubt
they just if ever there were two people let off a hook,
Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac.
It is those two guys.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Man.
Because if you don't, what you have with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, folks, is this, and this went on for years, like 20, 30 years too.
Exactly. That's right.
This wasn't 5 or 6 years.
No.
Exactly. What happened when they put this together? They claimed that it wasn't a government force, and it was absolutely a government force, and they could get money at a cheaper deal.
Yeah.
They would pay off Congress.
Yes.
Okay, this is the ultimate why, you can say that fiat money is money that no doubt goes from bureaucracies to the big governments. Yeah. Governments back to the bureaucracies.
Yes. Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
That's the round, what do you call it when that, one of those doors, that revolving door. Thank you.
Okay.
That's the revolving door.
Yeah.
And they could care less because, that they grab the money, they run. Think about, when you think about Reigns, you can almost pull up any of the CEOs of those companies. They took in hundreds of millions, not just millions.
For sure.
Hundreds of millions, right?
For sure.
The Senate Banking Committee has not asked any of those guys to come up.
Yeah. No. It's crazy. I don't like to spend too much time there, only from the standpoint it ends up not really benefiting anybody with regard to how you can make money in these markets and so forth, and so it doesn't mean that I don't think about it, but I do.
No, because you know what, folks. See, the reality, folks. If you actually go back in history, it's always been the same. And it's not going to make, it might lose you money if you don't understand what's going on, but it's not going to make you money. We're here to basically show you how to navigate the markets.
That's right.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
And if you worry about that on a continual basis, well, that's not where life's at.
Yeah,
it's just not.
No, and that's really the cool thing about technical charting. That whatever patterns it is that you decide to learn how to trade, to me that's where it's really at. Well, because it allows you to shut out everything else out
and you rely on yourself.
Yeah.
And that's the name of the game.
Yeah.
The name of the game is relying on yourself. Not being selfish, but relying on yourself. Because then what ends up happening is then you're really cooking, and you get stronger.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Mentally, physically, spiritually, all of the above.
Oh, baby.
Okay, let's go over and take a bite out of Apple. So watch. This is
straightened out.
This is just crazy. So yesterday, folks, the only thing that was moving to get the Nasdaq up was Apple. Today, the market's up 105, and Apple can't move again. Okay, and where's it slamming into? Well, guess what? That 16th is like heavy scene. We had come down to 37 million. Yesterday, you went into that with 15.
Well, and was that the first time it actually broke a swing point on the way down on the daily chart?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, so it's the very first time that it really broke a.
And actually, see, it broke it, but it really didn't, because what you had is that you had 50. Well, you had that would be a swing point, but you only had 37 million versus 50.
Yeah.
But here, it was how it bounced up the next time gave it all, because then you bounced to 33. Okay?
Which I think that was maybe the earnings release.
Yes, that was the earnings release, and then fell apart, comes all the way back down. So now what you, excuse me, folks, is that now what you have is that this is, my take has been building cause, to get into lower price.
Yeah.
The Microsoft announcement out here this morning, it's hard to comprehend that, this is strong.
This is strong. It is. No
Microsoft's not kidding out here this morning.
Yeah.
But, so it's strong technically, but I can tell you on a perception level, it's hard to comprehend anything but iPads. They're going to have a Surface Pad. What the heck is a Surface Pad? You're going to be on the Surface?
Yeah. Surface meaning what? Just your table?
That's what they're calling it.
Okay.
They're calling it the Surface Pad. That's what's pushing. That's what's pushing Microsoft this morning, and that's what NVDA. If we look at NVIDIA,
I don't think that's having as big of a day as. It did.
For $13 stock.
Okay.
NVIDIA is going to basically, be the they're three-dimensional chips, I think.
Yeah.
I believe, right? And that's going to be the chip that's behind it. It does look. I was working out with Nico this morning. He told me that it does look a little bit different. And Nico, folks, is an Apple freak, so he was basically,
Well, we'll call him more like an Apple.
Sorry.
Apple. He's an Apple connoisseur.
I can't.
He's a connoisseur of his apples.
I shouldn't say that. Everyone in my family would kill me. Apple fan, yes. Thank you, Al. We have a great producer over here.
That's right.
Thank you for keeping us straight. I shouldn't say that, period.
No,
I shouldn't. But anyway, folks, okay.
It'll be interesting for sure. Just the whole tablet business.
Well, in Apple's case, this is going to be a full keyboard on the Surface.
Yeah.
Okay, which built in the cover, which will help some people, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Particularly women.
Yeah.
I don't
want to be sitting there hunting and pecking. I don't have that time.
Well, look at the size of your fingers, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Holy cow. You wouldn't want him putting those fingers around you, folks. Let me tell you.
That's too funny.
No, it's so funny. I heard that, I forget where we were at. So women have, of course, the long nails, okay? So that it's a little bit harder. But there's something else. I forgot. I got to call Angie. I'll text her after this. There's something else on their fingers, okay, that make it a little bit harder just at the beginning to get it going.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, Microsoft, like I say, we really missed out on that one as far as going back and coming back and testing their original breakout area from January 20th.
That's a beauty.
So that's being able to buy a breakout. Now it even made an A to B equals CD down too. So. If you were just simply paying attention to it, looks like it probably completed a 1-to-1, just a little bit over 1-to-1 A to B equals CD down as it came back and tested that breakout area. Pretty cool.
Yeah, and I just put it on a weekly and see what happens on a weekly. You have the juice on a weekly. Yeah. It dies at the top though.
Yes.
But that finished the one up, pulls back the right way.
Yeah.
We'll see what the next leg brings. We'll bring
kind of interesting, and you got a market where you got Microsoft, which is, it's still a longer term.
And Walmart.
And Walmart.
I know.
That's what I was going to say. You got, those two stocks that have been in consolidation.
Is this really going to go
forever?
Yeah. No, because that's important to keep your head wrapped around, folks.
In fact, Walmart must be up today, and we know that that's starting to approach a recent longer term swing point. So, I guess it's really not up. It's really not that up. Okay, so it's not up. So then what is leading the Dow up then? If so,
inside the Dow, what we have is...
you have IBM would be number one,
Bank of America.
Right? Okay.
Microsoft.
Okay.
Microsoft is... Bank of America is putting 4 points in. Microsoft 3, United Technologies 2, Caterpillar 1. Let's go look at...
What is BAC?
Did I bring this up? No, I didn't bring this up in the UK. No, I'm still in the United States. Okay, BAC. So if we go look at Bank of America, there's nothing here for Bank of America. The Bank of America is doing what the market's doing. So that's going to be interesting. So Bank of America is getting over the swing point today. That's 790. And we'll see whether they can get the volume. It would need 276 million.
It could have the volume for sure.
Yeah.
I know it's already got 188, or 101,000, so 101 million, I should say.
Right.
Should have the volume. That'd be interesting.
No, it absolutely can.
That'd be really interesting. So that would put in a ABC. I'll use the full one here.
That April 10th is glaring out, though, right?
Yeah,
850.
absolutely. Gets you right back to
850.
That's where it gets you to April 10th, April 20th.
You know what's going to be so cool, folks, is that there is sectors, equities, and the indices are all lining up. So you're going to see a larger pot of harmony.
Yeah.
And, you know, you could if the volume comes in, well, it's harmony for the bulls. If the volume doesn't come in, it's harmony for the bears. Right now, it's harmony for the bears. You know, so we'll see where this shakes and bakes. If we go over to Europe just quickly and take a look at Europe. Oops, I just went to Asia.
You got the DAX is up 99 points right now. One, having a decent day. They're both up almost 2%. 1 0.6%, and
Spain.
And 1
Spain's problems are all over. It's up 2.6% now. Let's go to Asia for a second, because in Asia, folks, okay, the Asia last night was down, but we pulled back with some lighter volume. So it's going to be.
How about the Nikkei? What did that pull back with?
Let's take a look. We take a look at the Nikkei. Nikkei right now was down $65. It's trading at 86.55.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this. Oh, this is interesting, man. Okay, so picture it. So the Nikkei, folks, came into a bottom of 82.35 on June 14th. And that's after it had strength up at the highs, but did a 100% move over the move.
Yeah.
Then got some real juice into it June 8th. June 8th, we had volume of 1.8 billion. Now, watch what it did last night. This is cool. It backed into that with 1 billion.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we got to go over to the yen, right? Because if the Nikkei is going to go, it's all about the yen.
Yeah. Now the yen was pulling back earlier this morning. So it's rejecting
I like that setup.
Price. Okay.
Yeah. So watch. We get the yen right now. I have it at 79.03.
Yeah. Okay.
But I like this little setup. See, what it did is this: you pulled back deeply last Friday.
Yes.
Tested it yesterday, and now they can't get it moving.
Well,
down.
And we know last Friday was really all about, folks, because I thought it was pretty unusual. I was trying to wrap my head around the fact of if they're going to just simply throw euros, over at the to fix,
Sure.
all the central banks were going to step in and do whatever.
Right.
Now there was no definition of what that actually meant. I don't know what the coordinated,
Right. Well, they're very good
program.
at that. What they've been doing continually
Well,
is that, hey, we got 400 billion. No, we got a couple. Oh, no, hey, we got 800 billion. We're going to give you this, but they haven't even raised the money yet.
That's right. That's right. But what happened on Friday was you had people fleeing towards strong currencies. And so the yen was one of them, the dollar, was another, and that was the pullback that was going on inside the yen. And what certainly gave me some pause was that if you just took a look at the yen's move off of the lows from June 1st up to the high that it put in, when it's pulling back, it was pulling back with a wide-ranging bar as it made that 0.382, that 0.618. I was like, okay, what are you doing?
So
and it closed inside that swing point.
Might not be done yet.
Yeah, but I think it had more to do with regard to, in this case here, knowing from just simply what was going on around the world, and fears out there. I like the behavior that I saw yesterday, yesterday with regard to the yen, and so not as much concern out there.
Yeah. It's good. It's important because the world is run. Well, the currencies are running the world. That's the real bottom line. Well, running the markets in the world, not the world, but absolutely running the markets in the world.
And the yen, still what it's done. I mean, unless it comes back and it breaks the June 1st low, it is setting up a whopper of an ABCD up, folks.
Yes.
Because that 8 point was the lows, and those lows out here coming back into the February time frame, those were coming back and testing out some lows back from the October, which was hadn't seen lows like that since 95 or even got below those areas there.
Amazing.
So when you take a look, the A to B leg on this is huge.
Yes. Huge.
So this could be setting up
especially for currencies.
Large. Yeah.
So 10 for a currency, that's almost like a 12% A to B.
Oh, it is.
Right?
It's huge.
12.
Yeah, 75.
Yeah.
More
than that.
It is.
It's more than
20,
that.
Yeah, it's 20%.
It's amazing. Unreal. Right now, folks, the Dow's up 106, NASDAQ up 30, S&Ps are up 12. Don't forget, Tuesdays, folks, are great days. Well, every day is a great day at TFNN, but Tuesdays is special. We're going to go from here out to Santa Fe, New Mexico. Kate Stalter with the small cap leaders. Victor Jones in Chicago, Thinkorswim headquarters with the Option Hour. Back to Ken Shreve out in California, 3 to 4. Back here, 4 to 6. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Are you looking for a precision edge in the market? Something that can stack the odds in your favor? Then look into Larry Pesavento's new trading newsletter, Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind. In each weekly issue, Larry explains what's going to happen in the markets based on the pattern he sees developing and gives you actionable trade ideas based on those patterns. Plus, you'll get his detailed analysis on a variety of markets and sectors, including stocks, treasury bonds, the gold market, oil, the dollar, the forex market, and more. And you'll get the Technical Corner segment, which is a short but powerful weekly training session on trading. You'll get access to all the patterns Larry is seeing in the markets, plus the Astro Harmonics and powerful Bradley stock market model that Larry utilizes for less than $5 a day. An extremely potent combination that will give you just the edge you've been looking for. Try Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind absolutely free for 2 weeks. Go to tfnn.com and click on the free trial link at the top of the page. That's an $85 value, yours free when you register right now. Get Larry's Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind and get the edge you've been looking for.
In just December of last year, the price of gold was down over 10%. In today's highly volatile gold market, you need someone in your corner that understands the complex relationships that exist within the price of gold, as well as within a variety of gold equities. Whether it's the South African gold miners and knowing how the Rand-dollar relationship will affect their bottom line, or understanding how John Paulson's $5 billion trade in the GLD can move the market, Tom O'Brien gives you the direction you need to become a better trader each week in his newsletter, The Gold Report. With over 20 individual equities covered and almost another 20 on the potential watch list each week, in addition to covering the XAU, HUI, GLD, and dollar, The Gold Report is a great source for any trader that is looking to be diversified in today's volatile gold market. For your 30-day free trial to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report, log on to tfnn.com today. Don't miss out on this great offer. Act now. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to tfnn.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. Great Basin Gold is a mining company engaged in the exploration and development of 2 emerging gold properties in Nevada and South Africa with a total resource base of more than 23 million gold ounces. Great Basin's Burnstone mine in South Africa opened in February of this year with a resource of 20 million gold ounces, becoming the first mine to open in the historic Witwatersrand Basin in the last 30 years. The Burnstone mine is projected to have a 25-year mine life and is fully financed with production anticipated to be over 250,000 ounces per year at a cash cost of only $450 per ounce. The Hollister mine in Nevada became fully integrated in the 4th quarter of 2010 with annual production estimates of 110,000 ounces of gold per year over the 8-year mine life at a cash cost of only $527 per ounce. Great Basin Gold is cash flow positive and trades on the Toronto and New York stock exchanges under the symbol GBG.
Catch Kate Stalter on the Small Cap Roundup, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 a.m. Eastern. Up next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. Don't forget, folks, this is the last week for the Tiger Dollar match, either a 20, 25%, or 30% match. If you'd like to take advantage of that, go to the front page of TFNN. Let's go take a look at the volume out here right now as we stand. So we are at 182 million on the NYSE. You're dealing with, ooh, look at the NASDAQ. That's some volume, man. 527 on the NASDAQ. Okay.
Yeah, they had volume yesterday, too.
527. That's in volume.
Well, yeah.
Okay, we'll see what happens. You know, you're coming into, let's see, we're coming into May 29.56. Okay, so we're coming into May 4th and April 23rd. May 4th and April 23rd. So when we take a look at it, you have May 4th, 1.9 billion. And April 23rd, 1.7. So bottom line is that we'll see whether it can get up there. So that's the correlation. When you're looking for supply and demand curve, folks, that's what you're looking at. You're looking at 1.9. And you can see this is where this gets interesting because you were at 1.5 yesterday.
Yeah.
Even, you know, and 530 million today is not bad, though. There's no doubt about that. You know.
Now, now, so if you take a look inside the IBD, got CF Industries, up $8 and change. Now, this thing here, you had volume coming off of the top on this thing back in May 4th.
Oh, yeah.
Had some volume coming off the top, and you're going up there, seeing it gapped up this morning with fumes.
Yeah, exactly. So we're at this is pretty cool, actually. You're at 179, and the bottom of the volume off the high, and this wasn't the first time, Otis.
That's right. No,
this is going to be a classic.
Was not the first time.
This is going to be a classic, folks. And what it is, yeah, okay, because if we bring this all the way over, so watch this. This is amazing, actually. You bring it all the way over. I get it back 6 months. February 9th makes a high of 192. Does it on 2.3 million. Comes down on 3.3. So 50% more comes down on, right?
Yeah.
Up, rejects, goes up again, sucks more people in. 2.5 million hits 195. Oh, guess what? Explodes down with 3.3 million. It's down to 168. Crawls all the way back up to 203 with 2.3, and then comes down with 3.8.
Yeah.
Because each and every time the volume expanded on the way down. There's a monster seller.
Go back a little further. Go back a little bit further. Go back into the November time frame.
Oh,
get another
wow.
downdraft. You know, that's a big one right there.
Isn't that pretty?
You know, another down. So this thing has a pattern.
Ooh, baby, look at that.
You know, this thing
I just
has a
put it on
pattern
the weekly.
that
This is pretty.
Okay, so on the weekly, is it? Where's it at on that?
On a weekly, you're coming down with 16 million, and you go up with 10, and you come back down with 11. And last week we did 5, and this week we're at 2. And it's only Tuesday, so you'll do 5 or 6.
What do these guys do? CF.
I think that's the potash business.
Is it? Is it? Okay.
Yeah, nitrogen phosphate to fertilizer. And more than likely, with that, what's going on with that, folks, is that inside the agricultural market, corn is taking off. You know, corn's up $4 today. I mean, 4% today. Soybeans is up 3% today. Now, those accelerations up, though, that has more to do with. So watch what ended up happening is that, you know, the chief devil in the agricultural business, of course, is Monsanto. Okay?
Yes, right.
So what happened in, I believe it was corn or wheat. I forget what it is. Maybe Z can tell me which one it was. The beetles came in early or something. I think
because Z called was talking about a weather pattern that was really going to be dry here for the in the Midwest,
right?
And they'd planted early and was potentially going to create a real problem with the corn. So the last couple days up. So
man, this is what. Is this 10 o'clock already?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Time flies, baby.
Times are flying. This is Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. Thanks for being here, folks. You have a great day, safe day. You stay right there. We have Kate Stalter coming up next for you. Then we're going to go into Victor Jones, Ken Shreve, and we'll be back here later on this afternoon.
Take care, folks.